In week 5, we're talking about factoring. No matter what kind of polynomial you have, you always want to start out with finding the greatest common factor, which is, we're calling that the GCF. And this is the largest factor that can divide each term. When we're looking for the GCF of two numbers such as 36 and 48, you can list out all the factors of each term. 36 can be written as 1 times 36, 2 times 18, 3 times 12, or 4 times 9, or also 6 times 6. For 48, your factors include 1 and 48, 2 and 24, 3 and 16, 4 and 12, and 6 and 8. And then you want to find the largest factor that occurs in both of your list of factors. You'll notice that 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 12 are all common factors, but 12 is the largest common factor. So the GCF of 36 and 48 is 12. When you have variables thrown in there, the GCF is simply the smallest exponent. So the GCF of x cubed and x squared is the smallest exponent, x squared. And the GCF of y and y to the fourth would be y. And whenever there's a y, it's assumed to be y to the first power. And the GCF of z, well, we don't have a GCF of z because it does not occur in both of our terms. It has to be in both for it to be in the GCF. So the GCF of both terms is x squared and y. And then we can put these two concepts together when we actually want to factor trinomials. Our first step is to find the GCF. And we would find the GCF in the same way as we did in examples 1 and example 2. The GCF of 5, 25, and 125 is going to turn out to be 5, because that's the largest number that can be divided into each of those terms. And then your greatest common factor for the x's is your smallest exponent, which is 1. There's next to the first power there. The greatest common factor of y is y squared. That's your smallest exponent. And then for the z's, smallest exponent is z squared. So your greatest common factor is 5x y squared z squared. And your second step is to divide each term by the GCF. So we're dividing 5x cubed y cubed z squared by 5x y squared z squared. And then the other two terms by 5x y squared z squared. And then our last step is to write the GCF on the outside with what's left over after you divide on the inside. So our final answer is 5x y squared z squared times whatever we have after we divide, which would be x squared y plus 5xz plus 25z squared.